Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and Kenan Memorial Stadium, home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. And basketball may be in the blood, but football is certainly in the soul. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David. Offense getting set for first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Still looking, on the move. Taking a shot on the first play. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Gives it to the back on the draw. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Grab near the sticks. It's Hamilton. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? In the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchups.
Got a lot of running room. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UNC!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing on concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
He'll get rid of it. Got his man to the left. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, North Carolina! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. looking to scramble. He'll let one go down the right side. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a space. Now he's going to break the pocket. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Williams will pass. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. They're bringing heat. Slips away. The throw. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's off to the races. He's at the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take off. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. He's going to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. Williams looking for a man. Throws for the tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking to buy time. Now he'll throw back into the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Pulls it in. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking left. He's got it. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. And the Tar Heels line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And after after the really good gain on first down. They'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, UNC! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got him.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, North Carolina!
This offense is so good, and they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He turns it loose to the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. He's going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves...
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, guess who? They're taking a shot to the guy that's just been torching this defense in the entire first half. He's already got over 100 yards, so why not try to add to it and force this defense to prove that they can cover him? They did do a nice job right there. That's not the last time this guy's going to see the ball thrown his way.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. Strikes the blow. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. On the run, fires downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
A loss of 11 on the play. Brings up third down.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kenan Memorial Stadium.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll start this third quarter with a run.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. Turns it on in midfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. He now has 74 yards rushing in this one and closing in on 1,800 yards for the season. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Williams will pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Stands in and takes the hit. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, UNC! And the pummeling has started. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the air.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Williams looking for a man. He'll throw it. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They're trying to get to him. Quarterback gets the first down and more. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. And the Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's looking to throw. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's still 3rd and goal. He's looking downfield to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, here's an interesting decision. It's early in the game. Do you want to...
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
The Tar Heels get enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll give it to the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. He now has 115 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Trying play action. Steps away. He chucks one out to the right. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, North Carolina! And the beatdown has ensued.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Wide out in motion. Williams will pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Open space at the 25. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And the punishment has been extended. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports